Good evening, this is Dan with We the People Prepping. Tonight, let's do a product review on a portable weather band radio for your bug out bag. Now, I've used this a few times when I go camping. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just a little solar powered. It's got a solar port up on top. Okay, it's got a hand crank here on the back to charge it with. You can also charge this with a port on the back with the same cord that you use for your cell phone. I don't know how well you'd see that. And you can also charge your cell phone off of this. So, say that you don't have a power port with you, or a solar charger like this, which is what I use to charge my phone with when we're out camping. Okay, you can plug that into your USB port here. You can plug your USB-C, whatever cord you use, and leave it sit out in the sun, and it'll charge your phone. Or if there's no sunlight, you can use the crank. You see, as I crank, it's charging the battery. That's what that little red light there is for. Okay. Now this thing works great. I got reception way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's everybody's like, well, that's a cheap radio. Well, yeah, it was cheap. I'll give up that. But look, I don't even have the radio extended.
Standard time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of east central Wisconsin, south central Wisconsin, and southeast Wisconsin.
And yes, I'm in Wisconsin right
no
now.
hazardous weather is expected at this time.
Okay. On top of that, it has its own flashlight built in. The thing fits in the palm of your hand. Very convenient. It worked great. I charged my cell phone off of it when we were out in the woods the last time. The hard part was finding a spot to actually set it up out in the woods to where the sunlight would hit it. Because when I go camping, it's generally deep woods camping. But it has AM, FM radio on it. It has your weather band radio. And it's actually a pretty loud little radio. So once the antenna's extended, you get a much better reception. But I just wanted to show you it got good reception even without the antenna being up. And my wife used it to charge her phone of a night because she drained her solar port, like what I'd showed you here. She drained it out, and then she wound up draining her battery on her phone. So she plugged her cell phone in here, and then she sat here while we were talking. And this thing's actually really easy to crank. Okay? Nothing to it whatsoever. And you don't have to really go fast or anything like that. And it will crank real easy, and it'll charge up your phone just sitting at the campfire talking. Okay, now, if it's already got charged, you really don't need to do that. It'll still charge your phone off of it just from the battery within. Okay, this thing was actually pretty durable. We had to wipe it back off after the last camping trip because it got knocked around quite a bit into the dirt. But it cleans up easy. Like I said, really good flashlight on it. Okay, something everybody should have in their bug out bag is a little portable AM FM weather radio and the solar port charger. Now the solar port charger, this one's just a cheap one. Okay, it wasn't a very expensive one. I think I paid $20 for it on Amazon. Okay, now these can jump up everywhere from $20 all the way up to $100. I've seen some even more expensive. But it has, if I remember right, if I can remember how to use the dang thing, it has on here, yeah, there it is. You got to hold it in. Okay, yeah, it's got charge to it. 3 little blue dots. It could have probably charged a lot longer. Now you can plug this in with a, I think, yeah, micro USB cord. Okay, it has 2 ports for your cell phones to charge off of it. I don't know how well, yeah, there you go. Now you can see that. sit it out in the sun, let it charge all day. It has a light down here. If I can remember how to get the dang thing to light up. I've never really used the flashlight on this. There it goes. I hit the button twice. Come on, it's a pretty bright light as well. A USB, sorry. But the USB ports work great. I've charged my phone off of it many a time. The LED lights are extremely bright. There's 6 little LED lights in there. Hit it twice again, the light went off. See how easy that works? And it has a carabiner on it, just a little cheap thing. You can hook it to your backpack, let it charge as you're hiking. Works great. Okay. This, believe it or not, only cost about $14, $15 on Amazon. Works just as good as the expensive one I've got at home. The one I got at home I paid like $65 for. This one I keep in my bug out bag, $15 max. Works great. Just as good as the more expensive ones. So, you don't have to spend a ton of money to get the equipment you need for your bug out bag. You can find good deals on Amazon. Like I said, that was only a $20 charger there. Now, my wife's, I bought her the more expensive one. It's got a lot more features to it, but it doesn't charge any better than the one that I have in my bug out bag here. So you don't have to go broke to build you a bug out bag. Okay? You'd be surprised. I mean, here, I'll show you one more thing out of my bug out bag. Now I keep a folding fishing pole in here as well. It's real lightweight. My entire bag weighs maybe 45 pounds at the most, which it is. I'm a big guy. It's no big deal for me to carry that. This knife, it's a fillet knife. Gander Mountain, name brand. German steel. Really nice knife. Works really good. I've used it once so far to fillet some fish while we were out camping. Cleans up easy. Now, I only paid, I think, $15 for that. That's a pretty good deal. Okay. You don't have to be rich to build a bug out bag. As you can see here, let me zip it up before I lose everything out of it. This bag was the most expensive part, really. Okay. It's a full tactical bag. The MOLLE bag here was a little extra. I bought 2 of them for $10. I haven't got to fill this yet since I got it, but that's where I'm going to keep my first aid supplies. You know, just like some Neosporin, some Band-Aids, stuff like that. Just little things for boo-boos. Now, I've got a bigger MOLLE bag that I'm going to attach to this that has a trauma kit. Whoop, my phone started falling here. But I've got a bigger MOLLE that I will attach to that has a trauma kit. It'll have blood clot, tourniquet, all that. You know, the quick clot. Well, I think since my phone mount is screwed up here, it's wanting to fall off the windshield, I will end this video. And I ask that if you like my content, that you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe, share this video.